Hey, I know it's been a little while since I have put a video up. I meant to put one up earlier this week, but I didn't get a chance to. Anyway, I wanted to very quickly show everybody the progress that I have made so far, and I have class to get to, but very quickly I want to show you some of the things I've cleaned out and some of the things that I have gotten rid of. Well, you can kind of see on the couch behind me, a stack of stuff that's gone away. That's going away as when I go to class. But very quickly, I wanted to show you what I've done so far, which surprisingly is a lot. And like I said initially, this is not by any stretch minimalist because there's a lot of stuff still in the house, but there's a lot less than there was, which is progress. So hang on, I'll be right back and I will show you what we've done. So laundry room, or laundry closet, because it's really just a closet. I have cleaned off those shelves, and this shelf, which is almost empty, there were all kinds of bins and baskets of stuff up there, so I'm very excited that we've gotten it down to just the cleaning supplies that are up there. Those used to be under the sink, and I cleaned out under there as well. And then obviously the laundry stuff, and then some light bulbs and some bags and all of that. Sorry, it's kind of dark for a minute. That's better. Okay, rest of the kitchen. I got rid of a couple of appliances, so I'm left with the blender, or not the blender, that's the mixer. I got rid of the blender, coffee maker, crock pot, all things that get used on a regular basis. I did clean this out quite a bit. There was all kinds of stuff up there. That's all gone. I got rid of a bunch of things that were in there. This is now storing the few things we kept that were fancy, and honestly, we probably don't need most of that either, but for now, it's right there. This cabinet over there, up there, is completely empty, but it's very difficult for me to get to, so you're gonna have to trust me. Got rid of bowls, got rid of a lot of measuring stuff. There's still some coffee cups up there, but there are fewer than there were. This was packed full of stuff, and now it is not. So up here in this red bin is lunch boxes and containers for lunch boxes. These are all of the kitchen towels that I have left. I had about twice that. I've gotten the cookbooks down to about half of what they were. This is all of our financial and personal information stored in the binder. These are notebooks for school. This is stuff that I anticipate eventually getting rid of. These are blank notebooks. There's a couple of empty folders. There's some paper, envelopes, and these are plastic protectors for like the binder. There's two bases. This has a pencil sharpener, tape, some other household type things. These are cords stored in those boxes for like their plugs and things like that. There's a portable mouse in there. This bookcase again was packed full of stuff. That bottom shelf is empty. I haven't gotten rid of that box yet because I'm hoping my husband can use it in our room on his desk. This, I've got art supplies for the kids here. This little box here is, again, more school supplies that I use, things like Post-it notes, highlighters. This shelf will eventually go away. These are all of my nursing books for school. And like I said, at some point, those will be able to go away, but that point is not now. This is my stethoscope, stuff like that. Camera, I'm actually getting a new camera today, which I'm kind of excited about. I'm getting a GoPro. It's not a 5, it's a 4, but I'm very excited. And pencils, little bills, stuff that I need to keep track of. These 3 movie things were full, and as you can see, they are not any longer full. I'm so proud of this. So much stuff is gone that we just got rid of. It's a lot better. It's still still a lot, and I want to put some of the rest of, well, most of the rest of my movies onto my external hard drive. I have not gotten there yet. This bookcase, almost all of my books, no, all, except for one set, which I'll show you in a second. All of my books are right there. All of the books that I own are right there. I'm so proud of that because there were, this bookcase plus that other bookcase I showed you before were full. And I had books on top of books and they were piled up everywhere. And I got it down to this. And these are the books that I love or am hoping to read that I haven't had a chance to yet. I also got rid of most of the photo albums. These are photo books, which is generally how I like to have my pictures that aren't in frames. I got rid of a bunch of collectible stuff. There were like 3 times the number of Tsum Tsums that there are now, so I've gotten them down to just the ones that I really really want. I have art supplies in the bin down there. Those are all mine. Those are acrylic paints and brushes. That set of crayons is mine. Paper and coloring books, that stuff. I made the decision when I started doing this that I was going to keep things that I loved, and art to me is something that I love. So there's a good bit of art supplies. That plastic bin there has my colored pencils. It has a set of markers. There's a journal and some stuff. This bag I'm probably going to go through. It's got colored pencils and things for journaling, but I'm probably going to go through that as well. I just haven't had a chance to. This little thing, here's all of our scrapbooks. So this is where most of our pictures are. This is the rest of the books that I have. This is where most of our pictures are, and I have a lot of work to do. This is all of my scrapbooking supplies. So and then again, there's pictures in there. This box was overflowing, and it's down to this. Much, much better. This is last semester's notebooks. This belongs to a friend of mine that I need to return that to her. And then, even more exciting, this dresser, this dresser was covered with stuff and it was full. Now, all of my stuff is here. That's all of my underwear and my socks. And here. So this is workout clothes here, pajamas. That's 3 pairs of shorts that I have. This is actually a blood pressure cuff that I have nowhere else to put it. My husband's stuff is in those 3 drawers. This has our sheets and a bunch of stuff with my husband's. And this drawer, empty. So I'm trying to get rid of the dresser so we can replace it with something smaller. Again, this side table has some stored things in here. My jewelry box. A few things in there. Those are things that I'm not ready to get rid of at this point. This stuff is all my husband's, but he's gotten rid of some books too, so it's progress. And then there is my closet. So all of my shoes fit in that box. So I had probably twice that. Now I will say I have a pair of boots up here that don't fit in the box. I have my scrubs. Now, again, I have 2 sets of scrubs. These are for school. These are for work. I don't have a choice in this matter. I have to have these for school. I have to have these for work. Once I'm done with school, I won't need these anymore. And actually, when I finish, I will graduate to a whole new color, so I won't need these anymore either. And this is all of my clothes. Now, I know probably some people are looking at this going, what? That's a lot. But there was a lot more. So I have 2 tank tops here. There's another one that I've been sleeping in. These are some fancier ones. And I have, again, a couple of fancier ones. T-shirts, there's about 6 of those. I have 3 scarves. This is a real fancy like interview blouse. Just a blouse that I love. I have 3 shirts, long sleeved, and sweaters. These are all my pants. And again, nice dresses, a skirt for work, and that's everything. I have 2 hats here, which are kind of hard to see. There's 2 hats. There we go. 1 hat, 2 hats. And that's all of my clothes. Now there are still things I'm working on. So for example, I have a box and a bag up there. The box holds bow making supplies. I make a lot of bows for my daughter because she's crazy about bows. So I have that. I'm looking at getting rid of most of that box. The bag is, again, journaling supplies, so I need to go through that and combine it with the other one. We have suitcases, a few boxes of older things of my mother-in-law's. She passed away a few years ago. Those are things that my husband wanted to save. That green box is where all of my memory type things are. So like baby clothes from the kids that I wanted to keep. There's a baby carrier in there. My high school graduation sash, my college graduation sash, or not sash, but the thing that goes around your neck, whatever that's called. My kids' 2 preschool caps that may or may not be kept. On top of that box, I don't know if you can see, there's some bags. They're like travel bags. I have 1 big tote bag. There's actually 2 there. There's 1 inside. And 2 blankets. And that is pretty much everything of mine. And all of my makeup now, with the exception of this palette that doesn't fit, and this eyeliner that needs to stay upright, is I got rid of this is all my makeup brushes. They were out here on the counter, so they're all in that drawer now. I got down to this. This is eye stuff, which is still a lot, but I'm working on it. Lip stuff, again, a lot, but we're working on that. This is where I keep my glasses. And I realize I do not need 3 pairs of glasses, but I haven't figured out what to do with the old pairs. I feel like there should be a way to donate them to people who need them. Contact lens case. I actually have those inside of here so it doesn't get knocked over. And then this basket, there used to be 2 of these stacked up here, completely full of all kinds of stuff, and I've gotten rid of things that were expired and garbage or didn't get used. I had a curling iron and a flat iron. I don't know why I had a curling iron because my hair is curly, but I had one. And then this we're still working on, but it's getting better day by day. Hey, so I just wanted to close out my video by talking a little bit about this whole journey of decluttering. I am mostly done now, I think, so there probably won't be too many more decluttering videos, though certainly as I make progress, I will share with you all things that I've gotten rid of if it's a particularly large haul of stuff. And of course, every time I make one of these videos, it seems like I end up getting rid of a bunch more stuff and it's pretty much immediately outdated, but you do what you can. And hold on. Anyway, as I work towards, like I said, as I work towards cleaning stuff out, I will certainly share with you if I get rid of a whole lot more stuff, which I don't know if it'll happen or not, but we'll see. Probably the next video I try to do is going to be a day in the life video of a nursing student. I've got my GoPro now, so hopefully recording will be a little bit easier with that. I may have to play around with it a little bit to make it work, so I may end up using my phone for a while until I have a better idea of how the GoPro works, but I have it and I'm working on it, working on learning how to use it, so there is that. and I will see everybody in the next video.